everyone, and welcome to our new show, The where we talk about Philippine laws that serves as an information drive to our dear viewers and followers. My name is Godi, your host for today. Once again, welcome and stay tuned. Hi, good day. Is everyone here? All right. Thank God you are all here. A pleasant day to you as well as to our dear professor in social legislations subject, Attorney Daniel Diaz. Hello, sir. Good day. And of course, to our dear viewers and followers there, have a wonderful day to all of you. If you're watching this, please click a like for us. Are you ready, guys?
Yes, we are ready.
Ready, goods.
That's good. Today we have some guests. We have Bobby Labastilla.
Hello, good evening.
We have also Catherine Labastilla, the sister of Bobby.
Hello, good evening.
We have also my cousin, Nika Pelegro.
Good day, everyone.
Okay. We have also Beverly Anombrado.
Hi to all our viewers.
Alright. And the last but not the least, we have Lizelme Balagot.
Hi everyone.
Okay, thank God that you are all here, no? And of course, atong mga viewers sa social media, via online, have a wonderful day to you. Mayong buntag sa inyong tanan, og mayong pagpaminaw, paglantaw sa atong programa which is the Good Day Show. Karon, no, maghisguta sa mga isa sa mga balaod sa Pilipinas, no? Na nahibaw-an na po niya to tanan, no? This GSIS law. Are you familiar with this, guys? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
much familiar.
Pero
Very
naamang goy uban pod na to mga viewers nga medyo wala pa pod ka familiar or medyo familiar nila ang balaod, pangalan, pero the coverage or yung mga details hindi na nila masyadong di ba? Okay. So, this GSIS law or Republic Act 8291 as amended is our point and focus of discussion today. No? So, kini nga balaod, no? It is a social insurance institution nga maghatag nato og benepisyo, no? Ilabi na kung mo-retire na ta, masakit or naay nahitabo to aksidente, kung kinsay mga beneficiary na to, pwede maka-benefit sila. It is a matter of right that they can claim, no? So, today ato nang hisgutan. Naapoy mga balaod nga before aning 8291, daghanay mga retirement laws nga gipasa og nahimong balaod. No? Several laws na ang nabuhat o na-implement kaniadto. We have this Commonwealth Act number 186 or the Government Insurance Act. Meron din tayong Republic Act 660, yung tinatawag na Magic 87. At saka meron din tayong Republic Act number 1616, yung the take-all option. Hanggang sa dumating si Republic Act number 8291 sa buhay ng mga Pilipino. Okay? No? With these retirement laws, these are in nature of social legislation and it must always be construed to give effect to the primary objective of sufficiently and adequately providing sustenance and security among retirees as the matter concerning retirement laws. No, basig na mga tana unsa man ning retirement tuod, no? Basig na pay wa nakabalo, di ba? Kamo nakabalo na mo ani?
Yes. Oh.
Kabalo kayo.
Ana, gyud kabalo kayo. Pero naputay namin nga basin pa di ay wala. No, so atong i-define, no? What is a retirement? Now, it was defined in the case of Cercado versus Onipro, Inc. 2010, that retirement is a result of a bilateral act of the parties. Meaning, naiduha ka parties, no? They voluntary agreed, nag-agree sila. Kini nga parties mo ni pasabot og employer and employee, no? Whereby, the latter means the employee, after reaching a certain age, agrees to sever or cut off his or her employment with the former, I mean the employer. So, naputol na mo nang igulang na, so ni-retire na, so wala na yung employer-employee relationship. mo nang kasabot og retirement, no? Mo ni pangutana, maka-claim na ba siya? O matubag nato na later on sa atong mga guest speakers, no? So, kung naay madawat nga benepisyo, ang pangutana manigikan, no? So, it comes of course from the regular contributions of the employee and the employer, no? Still, it will be discussed later, no? Ang purpose ani is daghan nga benefits, no? Which I think Rico, Bobby Labastilla will discuss this later about these benefits, no? We have the separation, retirement, disability, life insurance, funeral, and survivorship, no? Kana sila. So, nindot kaya niya itong isgutanan karon, no? So, move on tayo. Punta tayo sa another term na para mas masabtan po unya pag-discuss nato, no? We have this what we call pension, no? Ano ba yung pension? No, katsige ko kadungog ana sa akong lolo nga moingon nga wa man gud tay pension maong pobre, no? So pastilan. Abi ko naay pension, abi mo naay pension. Unsa man ning pension? Now, pension is defined as a monthly specified cash amount that a qualified member will receive upon retirement or when considered as in case of personal total disability. Kana bang tay mamatay ang member, no? Pwede na lump sum, no? Makatabang sa pamilya. At as to its nature, of course, it is basically a long-term plan, saving plan. Not just saving plan, but with tax relief, no? Sa pasabot. Pension, muna siya kanang nag-save ka ba money, no? Nag-ipon. Tapos ang nakanindot ani kay tax free, no? So, walay tax from the government. Unsay purpose dai nga nung naa may pension, no? Nganong naa may pension plan? Its purpose is to provide, of course, again, retirement income through annuities to employees covered by the pension plan. So, makatabang ni sa pamilya katong pinamatyan, matabangan, or katong retire na tigulang na, magloya ng tuhod, so, di na makatarbaho because of age, so, it will provide, no, as a source of income, no? So, that is why GSIS is established in order to promote the efficiency and welfare of the employees of the government of the Philippines. No? Ang tanong, is it recognized or provided by the Philippine Constitution or the fundamental law of the land? Yes, indeed. No? Mababasa po natin yan sa Section 8, Article 16 of the 1987 Constitution. Nandun yun. And I quote, no? The state shall from time to time review to upgrade the pensions and other benefits due to retirees of both government and private sectors. Kaya meron tayong sa government, tayong GSIS, saka meron din tayong SSS sa private, no? But of course, still regulated by the government. Ito yung mga napakalaki, mga funding programa ng gobyerno. So, I hope na nasabtan ninyo. I think this time, it is now your turn, guys. No? So, I will give you the floor. Miss Catherine Labastilla, it's your time to shine. Hello, Kat?
Hello, yeah. Hi, Kuya Goods.
Okay, hello. Good morning. Okay, Kat, sino ba yung covered under the GSIS law?
The GSIS covers the government employees, irrespective of the employment status, who are employed with. Like the national government, its political subdivisions, branches, agencies, or its instrumentalities. And the next one is the government-owned or controlled corporation. Next is government financial institutions with original charter, constitutional commissions, and the judiciary. That's
So,
the
ang-
one covered of
So, ang
GSIS.
dami palang covered nito, Kat, no?
Yes.
And nakikita natin din na government employees lang talaga, no? May limit siya doon, di ba?
Yeah,
Okay, right.
it should be a government employee.
We have also this what we call compulsory coverage. No? Ano ba yung ibig sabihin nito, Kat, under this GSIS law?
Compulsory coverage, means that all government personnel, whether elective or appointive, irrespective of the status of employment, provided that they are receiving a fixed monthly compensation and have not reached the mandatory age of retirement of 65 years old, are compulsory covered as a member of the GSIS and shall be required to pay contribution. They should have a provided a fixed monthly
income.
Yeah.
So, meron talaga, no, yung tinatawag na compulsory coverage, no? So, anong kaya sa tingin mo, Kat? What is the purpose or reason why we have this compulsory coverage under the GSIS law?
For us to identify easily who should be the member of the GSIS, because
Mhm.
if you only relay only to the one government employee, government employee alone is so broad, yeah, and that will result into conflict if there is no compulsory coverage that is well defined for us.
Ah, right. So, our law expressly defined
Yeah.
the limit, no, who are those covered in the compulsory. So, if you're the compulsory covered under the GSIS law, it means that you are entitled to such benefits.
You're entitled, yeah. The time you're appointed in that position, you're automatically be a member of the GSIS law.
Oh, again, basta appeal ka na ka sa gobyerno, you're a government employee, so covered ka ani.
Yes.
Tama. Okay. So, are they exempted from this provision on the compulsory coverage under the GSIS law? And if there is, or there are, what are those, Ms. Kat?
Yes, yeah, there is an exception for this compulsory coverage, like the uniformed personnel of the Armed Force of the Philippines, the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Fire Protection, and the BGMP,
Okay.
all the uniformed personnel, yeah, in the Philippines. Then, the next is the barangay sangguniang official who are not receiving a fixed monthly compensation. Contractual employees who are not receiving fixed monthly compensation also. And the next
Right.
one is employee who do not have monthly regular hours of works and are not receiving fixed monthly compensation.
So,
That's
nagiging
all.
controlling, I'm sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, thank you, Kat. So, nagiging controlling din dito yung controlling factor yung fixed monthly compensation, right, Kat?
Yes, yeah. You need to have a fixed monthly compensation to compute how much will you contribute to GSIS. One of the requirement that you have a fixed monthly compensation.
So, mao din ang pag-contractual lang ka and you are not obliged to pay this premium payment, no, kamo. So, hindi ka magiging member, no? You are not covered. You are
Yes, yeah.
exempted. If in case that a government employee began his career in the government on a casual status, no? Let's say for 14 years, for instance, then he became a member of GSIS after then for 27 years. Now, if he retires, is the 14 years of being casual worker included in the computation of his benefits?
If the employee is hired after the effectivity of the Republic Act 8291, and if it is yes, then is a member, yeah, because in that act it mandates that all government employee under casual status, temporary status, coterminous, and contractual employees with employer-employee relationship are part of the compulsory coverage.
All right, so we have a distinguishment. We have the difference here, different situation. If it happens before the effectivity of this Republic Act 8291 or GSIS law, that is in 1997, right? So, if before this effectivity, so if you are a contractual, you are not covered.
Yes,
And
yeah,
you are not also being deducted. Your salary is not being deducted, of course. Then, if after the effectivity, even if you are contractual, provided nga naamoy employer-employee relationship,
yes.
so compulsory covered yan, automatic covered yan, di ba?
Yes, automatic coverage.
Alright, Kat, thank you so much for your time, no? Well said. Daghang salamat, Kati. Alright. So at this time, let us move to another speaker, another guest for today. Hi, Bev.
Hi, Goods. Good day.
Okay, hello. Good day and good morning.
Good morning to our viewers.
Okay, but before that, yung mga nakikinig dyan, no? Huwag niyong kaligtaan, just click the like button.
Yes.
Okay. So once again, welcome. You start tuning in the #1 show, the latest show. It's Good Day Show. Again, I'm your host, Goody. Okay, now Miss Bev. Okay, since we are talking about the membership of GSIS,
Mm.
I heard these words a lot of time. So what are these all about, Miss Bev?
Actually, goods, mao ni siyang classification sa GSIS members as to
Mhm.
benefit entitlement. So, kung mohisgot ta og regular members, those are employed by the Republic of the Philippines, either national or local, legislative bodies, government-owned and controlled corporations with
Mhm.
original charter, and mga government financial institutions. These employees are required by the law to remit a regular contribution to the GSIS. However, na exception ani like kanang uniformed personnel of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Philippine National Police,
PNP.
Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, and Bureau of Fire Protection. So kana sila, di na sila part sa GSIS. So katong mga na-mention ako earlier, as to benefit entitlement, so they are entitled to life insurance, retirement, and other social security protections such as disability, survivorship, also separation and unemployment benefits.
For regular
So,
members.
Yes, katong mga regular members sa GSIS. So, as to special members, kumintag special members, those are constitutional commissioners. We also have members of the judiciary and those with equivalent ranks. So, kani sila, they are required by the law to remit a monthly contribution to the GSIS for their life insurance policies. So, simply put, pag maingon ta og special members, ang benefit nila purely life insurance lang. Pero ang regular members, aside sa life insurance, naapagid sila retirement benefit, disability, survivorship, separation, and unemployment benefits.
And I think that will be discussed later with Bob.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so I am a public teacher, elementary public teacher. So where am I of these two classifications, Miss Bev?
As a public school teacher, good, so dito ka na-classify sa regular members. So,
Alright.
daghan kag benefit. Malipay imuhang beneficiaries goods.
Alright. Kung wala na loan. Alright. Okay. For the sake of those who are not familiar, no, with some terms, meron tayo kasing tinatawag ng mga technical terms, no? Nagdidepende yung mga terminolohiya na to, so paano ginagamit in a certain subject area. We are talking now this GSIS law, so ito yung gamit ng mga terminolohiyang ito para naman mas maintindihan pa ng ating mga nanonood at mga nakikinig ngayon. Alright?
That's
So,
right.
can you give us this definition of some terms that will enlighten us, both of us, and the rest of the viewers right now, Ms. Bev?
Sure. So to start off, sugod ta GSIS. So ang GSIS, it stands for Government Service Insurance System. So imo nang giingon na ganina. So
Yeah, earlier.
it's an insurance system specifically for government employees. So private employees sila appeal sa GSIS.
All right.
Kung maingon tag employer, it refers to the government, which includes national government or local, mga political subdivisions, branches, agencies, and instrumentalities, including mga GOCCs with its original charter, and mga financial institutions, no, and constitutional commissions as well as judiciary. So these
Okay,
agencies.
since we are talking about terms, when you say GOCC, that stands for government-owned or controlled corporations, right? All right.
Yes, goods. Sample ana like PhilHealth, PAGCOR.
All right.
So, another term we have employee. So, ang employee, it means person employed by the government. Included ani katong mga elected and appointed officials irrespective sa ilang status. Including mga barangay and sanggunian officials.
In short, they are the members
Yes,
of the
so
GSIS.
Yes, tanan employee sa government, member siya sa GSIS.
What we call the active members, no? Are you familiar with that?
Yes. So when we say active member, so it's a member who is not separated from government service or has not yet retired. So meaning, mo ni
Still
silang
working.
mga Yes, mo ni silang mga employee sa government nga hangtod karon nagserbisyo pa sa government. Sample,
Alright.
ikaw goods.
Yeah.
So active member.
I mean,
Okay, so
so what else?
another term we have contribution. So kaning contribution pasabot mao ni siya ang mga amount nga ginabayad sa GSIS employee and the employer dito sa GSIS. We also have pensioner. So pag maingon ta og pensioner, mao ni
Yeah,
siya
man.
goods katong example sa imong lolo nga nagadawat og pensyon.
What I mean is, no pension at all.
No pension. So pag pensioner, naay pension.
Okay,
So,
yeah, that's it.
Gidefine din sa act nga ang pensioner is a person receiving old age or permanent total disability pension or any person who has received the lump sum excluding one receiving survivorship pension benefits.
Okay. When you say lump sum, katindad mangyapon is kwarta, no? Kanang kasahon ni mo collect na, di ba?
Yes,
Or receive.
yes.
Okay. Another question, Miss Beverly.
Sige,
In
goods.
case, no? In case where a person joined the government service for 15 years, for instance, no? And resigned from that service and then joined the judiciary as judge of municipal trial court, provided that he reached the age of retirement as provided by law. Now, is he allowed to retire under Republic Act number 8291 for his period of services outside the judiciary?
The answer to that, goods, is yes. Because it is specifically provided sa Section 13A sa atong Act, no, RA 8291 nga. A member sa GSIS who retires from government service shall be entitled to retirement benefits provided nga first, naka-render siya og service sa government at least 15 years.
At least
Ikaduha,
15 years.
yes,
that's important.
at least 15 years of service. Ikaduha,
Mhm.
he is at least 60 years of age at the time sa
60
iyang
years of age.
retirement. At the time sa iyang pag-retire.
Alright.
And lastly, he is not receiving a monthly pension benefit from permanent total disability. In this claim, she was allowed to retire under RA 8291 since her classification from regular to special member when she joined the judiciary was not an actual separation or retirement from government service within the contemplation of our retirement laws. So, retirement laws are in nature of social legislation and must always be construed to give effect to their primary objective of sufficiently and adequately providing sustenance and security of retirees. Hence, sa kadto siya nga claim, gi-allow siya mo retire under RA 8291 sa period nga 32 years nga nag-serve siya sa government as regular member of the GSIS.
Alright, Miss Bev. So that's it, no? Klarong-klaro, no? Sa mga nakikinig natin, no? Yung tulo ka requisites, no? Tatandaan natin yan. Right. So thank you, Miss Bev. And once again, good morning.
Thank you, Gods.
Alright. And now at this time, no? Iba naman yung tatawagin nating guest, no? For today. This is one of my beautiful cousins that we just met here in Butuan. Miss Nika. Hello, Miss Nika.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
All right. It's a wonderful day and you have a wonderful smile today.
Thank you. I aim to be always bright.
Just say hi to our viewers right now.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're still with us.
All right. Okay, now, let's talk about the payment, no, as a matter of contribution to the GSIS, no, as a continuation for the last topics that we have discussed, no, with the other guests. We all know that there are payments or contributions to the GSIS for as public employees, no, as its members. So, is the payment be shouldered by the employee alone?
No, premium payments will not be shouldered by the employee alone. It is shared between the employee and the government agency to which he belongs. So the law mandates that the employee will pay 9% of her basic monthly salary as contribution to GSIS as a premium payment. And then the government agency or his employer, on the other hand, shall shoulder another 12% of his basic monthly salary, of the employee's basic monthly salary. So basically, all in all, total is 21%. Premium payment or contribution of the employee to GSIS shouldered both by the employee as his personal share and the government agency as the government share.
All right. And it is tax-free.
It is tax-free. Yep.
Right. So, klaro na to ha. So, dili lang kay ang employee lang, no? Government employee lang ang mag-shoulder, but it is a partnership, no? Murag tabla na apoy part
Shared.
sa
It is shared.
shared, I mean shared, yeah. Part sa employee, part sa employer pod, no? And
Yes.
according to you and according to this law, we have 9% for basic salary for the employee, no? The part of the employee,
Yes.
and 12% on the employer, the agency.
But there's also special members such as those members of the judiciary, constitutional commissioners, and those with equivalent ranks. They're different naman kay sila pod ang required sa ila is only 3% of their regular monthly salary because ang covered naman sa ila is only life insurance benefits. Wala na ang mga retirement benefits, which is under for those normal nga kanang government employees sa other agencies, appeal man sa ilang
Regular member.
ang
You are
retirement
talking the regular
benefits.
member.
Yep.
Yeah. And they are the special members, as mentioned
Yes,
earlier.
there are special members as well, wherein 3% lang ang ilahang ang ilahang contribution.
So logically, it means that the employers are obliged to do so, no? Am I right?
Yes. Employers are obliged. It is mandatory under the law and it is compulsory under the law na dapat magbayad dyan sila contribution. It should be included in their annual appropriations. In fact, penal sanctions are imposed for those employers who will fail to include the payment of contributions in their annual appropriations, or otherwise if they fail to remit the accurate or exact amount of contributions on time. So if
Alright,
not
so-
to delay, kuan gyapon sila
All right. So it means that
liable.
this law has a character of a penal character, right? Because there
Yes.
are
That is
certain sanctions, right?
yes.
So as far as I remember, no, there are
That is
some
provided under section RA 8291, specifically provided there.
All right. So yeah, thank you, Miss Nick. And another question, Miss Nick. No, as far as I remembered, there are some issues concerning a delay, no, on the part of the employer with regard to this monthly premium payment to GSIS. No. So the question is,
Yes, there
what is the
is.
effect of this to the employees and how the law deals with it? No.
First and foremost, we have to establish nga unsay ato pasabot sa delay. Kay ang sa GSIS manggod naa sila certain cut-off until kanus ka mag-remit ng mga remittances nimo sa GSIS, which is under the law, it is every 10th working day of the ensuing month. So meaning ang imuhang remittances for the month of January before the 10th day of February dapat marimit na sa imuha. So kung makarimit na kag 11 onwards, that is considered as a delay na. So section 7 of RA 8291 provides na if naanay delay sa remittances, naanay interest na i-charge, which is not less than 2% lang nga simple interest per month. But take note nga kani nga interest ang magbayad ani is dili ang employee, kundi ang ilahang employer. Kay sila may naka-delay. Lisod pod nga imong pabayron nimo, di ba, ang imong kuan ang mga employee.
All right. So klaro, no. So do you think it really helps a lot, no, for us members?
Yes, it helps a lot. Maybe for new members, dili pa kaayo nimo siya ma-feel kay more on ang ang mga benefits usually ma-feel na ni if mag-retire na ka. Pero if you really need money, a lot of like loans na pwede
I
mo
heard that one,
ma-avail if you
GSIS
need
loan.
money. Diba? It's one of the benefits kung kailangan mo kwarta, pwede ka mag-loan. So, pwede ka maka-avail, ana. Pero I think mas ma-feeler gid na ko ang benefits sa GSIS once mag-retire na ko or maybe mag-separate na ko sa kanang government service kay naamang ko'y madawat pud ana no corresponding to what I contributed during my
And there is
my
also
previous
another
one.
case when it comes to there's a total disability, but we're not praying for
Yes,
that, of
yes.
course, right?
Yes,
Okay.
hopefully di na maabot no.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Just justify on. We're not praying for that. Okay, thank you, Miss Nika. No, that's a very informative answers, no, and I'm so glad that you are part here in our show, the Good Day Show. Thank you, Miss Nika.
Thank you.
Let's move to another guest this morning. We have Ms. Lizelle Balagot. Hi, Lizelle.
Hi, Kuya Goods. How are you?
All right, I'm fine. And how about you?
Doing great, thank you.
Yeah, you are one of the frontliners. Yeah, right?
Yes, Kuya.
Okay. Actually, Lizelle is a nurse by profession. So keep safe all the time in this pandemic time. Okay,
Yes, keep
Miss Lizelle, here is your
question.
wonderful questions. Like a beauty pageant. Okay. Again, we are talking here about the GSIS law, no? It's a continuation of the past topics that we have discussed with the other guests today. So, Ms. Lizelle, no? Under the GSIS law, who are considered as legal dependents?
Okay, so under the GSIS law, the following are the legal dependents. First, the legitimate spouse, dependent for support upon the member or the pensioner. Second, the legitimated, legally adopted, including the illegitimate child who is unmarried, not gainfully employed, not over the age of majority. But if that child is over the age of majority, he may still be covered if he or she is incapacitated or incapable of self-support because of physical or mental defect that is acquired prior to the age of majority. And next, that the parents also are also part of the legal dependents if they are dependent upon the member for support.
Okay. So, when we say age of majority, I think that is the 18 years of age, no? That is beyond.
Yes.
18 and
Yes.
beyond.
Yes.
Right. So, you are saying that those children considered as legal dependents must not over the age of majority, meaning not over 18 years of age. So, what will happen if they are at the maturity age or over? What's the effect?
So once a legal dependent, which is a child, will reach the age of majority, they will be considered to be disqualified as legal dependents for the main reason that legal age of majority reflects a presumption that typical individuals of that age are mature enough to function in the society as adults, to care for themselves, and to make their own self-interested decisions. However, this rule cannot be applied in cases where a child is incapacitated and incapable of taking care of themselves.
It means that they are incapable of self-support due to mental and physical defect acquired prior to the age of majority, which is the age of 18, right?
Yes, definitely.
All right. So, are there other people who can be dependents, no? Just in case where the spouse or the children does not qualify as such.
Yes, definitely. Actually, Kuya Goods, there are two qualifications of qualified beneficiaries, the primary and the secondary beneficiary. But before the elaborate the difference between the two, let us establish first what is the difference between a legal dependent and a beneficiary. Okay?
Right.
So when we say a dependent person, it is a person for whom you have been legally responsible for its maintenance if you had not died. Whereas a beneficiary, it can be a person or a legal entity that is designated by you to receive a benefit, for example, a life insurance.
All right.
All right? So now, what is the difference between the primary and the secondary beneficiaries? The primary beneficiaries are the legal dependent spouse until he or she remarries or engages in a common law relationship, and also the dependent children. The secondary beneficiaries are the dependent parents and subject to the restrictions on the dependent children, the legitimate descendants. Primary beneficiaries shall have the priority claim to the death benefits over the secondary beneficiaries. Whenever there are no primary beneficiaries, the death benefit will be paid to the secondary beneficiary.
So the absence of the mentioned above, it will give these rights to the secondary beneficiary, which is the legitimate descendants or the parents. No, am I right, Miss?
Yes.
Rosel?
Uh-huh.
All right. So now let's move on. Let's move on to another question, Miss Zell. No, how about in case where the GSIS member who was entitled to retirement insurance benefits, for which no beneficiary was designated? Then what makes it more complicated is that if that person contracted 2 marriages, the question is, who will be now entitled for benefits?
Actually, this seems to be a very familiar situation, Kuya Goods. In the case of the Consuegra versus GSIS, where the deceased spouse contracted 2 marriages, the second wife was insured with the life insurance. However, upon the death of the insured, both wives now claim for the deceased retirement benefits. Unfortunately, there was no beneficiaries that is designated under the retirement benefits. So, the court held in this case that the beneficiaries named in the life insurance does not automatically become the beneficiary in the retirement insurance. The law clearly indicates that there is need for the employee to file an application for retirement insurance benefits when he becomes a GSIS member and to state his beneficiary. The life insurance and the retirement insurance are 2 separate and distinct systems of benefits paid out from 2 separate and distinct funds. So in cases of failure to name a beneficiary in an insurance policy, the proceeds will accrue to the estate of the insured. And when there exist 2 marriages, each family will be entitled to 1/2 of the estate.
Oh, yan ang tinatawag nating fair share, no? Hati-hati lang. Okay.
So sa kini nga case yan, tunga jud ang duha ka wife.
Thank you so much, Ms. Zell, for that wonderful time that you spent with us here in our show, the latest
You're
show,
welcome,
which is the Good Day Show. I hope you have a good day.
Thank you. You have a good day too.
Yeah. So, at this time, we will move to another guest for this morning. Still in our latest show, the Good Day Show. We are now in our last, but not the least, no, person, our guest for today, and the person of Bobby. Bob, kumusta?
Kamusta, goods? Good day, goodie. Hello. Hello sa ato ang mga sa atong viewers, and I hope you're enjoying the discussion as we are all enjoying, talking about the law and helping out disseminating the knowledge about GSIS law.
Yeah. Pasalamatan, no, kay isa po ni sa mga nindot nga hisgutanan gyud karong panahon na labi na ay mga na mo retire na, no? Since we are talking about retirement law, no, it is very important to know that how it is being interpreted. Okay? So, Bob, how this retirement laws being interpreted and why?
Okay. Actually, goods, retirement laws are liberally interpreted, always in favor of the retiree. This is because the intention of the law is to provide for sustenance and hopefully even comfort of the retiree when he is no longer when he no longer has rather the stamina to continue earning his livelihood. And that's the reason why the law or retirement laws are always liberally interpreted in favor of the retiree.
So therefore, Bob, when you say retirement laws, they are in nature of social legislation, right?
Yes,
And must be always be construed, no, to give effect to their primary objective, which is mentioned earlier, no, the objective of sufficiently and adequately providing sustenance and security of retirees, no. Atong mga igsuon nga mo retiro na, so at least silang katigulangon kita na wala na stamina, matagaan gihapon og suporta, no, nagipsay income nga madawat, no.
Exactly, tama na, goods.
So yeah. So nagisgot man tag mga benepisyo. So I think there are a lot of benefits, no, coming from this GSIS law. You know? So what are these benefits, Bob?
Actually, natay 9 ka benepisyo sa within GSIS law. One would be separation benefits, unemployment, second, unemployment or involuntary separation benefits,
Right.
permanent total disability benefits, permanent partial disability benefits, temporary total disability benefits, retirement benefits, survivorship benefits, funeral benefits, life insurance benefits. Basically, ang common ani sa ilaha, if ma-observe nimo, is basically as what we've said before na more on social legislation and sustenance of the member of GSIS.
All right. So kung mahisgot tag retirement law kay nag-focus ng retirement law, no? So what are these requisites to have these retirement benefits, no, when
I
you
see.
apply for this?
There are actually just 3. One, the member should have 15 years of service. Second, the member should at least be 60 years of age at the time of retirement. And the last one, the member should not be receiving a monthly pension benefit from permanent total disability. Kasi na-mention man tato ganina, di ba, nga naapoy lain nga mga benepisyo aside sa retirement benefits.
So both pasabot nga 15 years of service sa government na siya, no?
Oo,
Sa government.
Tama.
Okay, so now let's talk about survivorship benefits. Kay kasagaran na ba nga mahitabo, di ba, kung mamatay ang member sa GSIS, so who are eligible for this survivorship benefits?
Well, primarily, syempre, primary gani, di ba? So, primary beneficiaries, mo ni sila, no? Surviving legal spouse and dependent children sa katong ato ang membro sa GSIS. Or if wala, secondary beneficiaries, if of course kana ang case. So, secondary ang mahimong beneficiary instead sa katong ato ang typical primary beneficiary, which are rather the surviving legal spouse and the dependent children of the member. The secondary beneficiaries, if ever sila ang mahimong beneficiary kay walay primary, well, they shall only be entitled to survivorship benefits if there are no primary beneficiaries, as again mentioned earlier.
Wala ba na gihatag nga panahon, or what they call that one? Is that a prescribed period, no? Pwede nimo i-claim ana?
What you mean kanos mag-expire ang chance nimo nga ma-claim ang benefits? Is that what you mean?
Or kanay nga na ako ano.
Okay. Well, generally you have 4 years to claim the benefits, and claims filed after 4 years will be barred by prescription, or atong ginaingon nga wala na humana ang life sa imong opportunity to claim the benefits. Ang only exemption sa ana nga rule would be the life insurance and retirement benefits under the GSIS law.
All right, well said. That will end for our show this morning, and I am very glad to have you here in my show. It's a good day show. I hope that you will promote this one.
Yes. Thank you very much for having me, Goods. Thank you for inviting me to your show, The Good Day Show. The new show, The Good Day Show.
Okay. Thank you, and for all who are viewing and listening in this show. Thank you so much for still tuning in, and I hope that you did not forget to click the like button. All right? And we are the Future Orient Lawyers saying,
Let
Let
your
your
light
light
shine.
shine.